FlossTube. It's Sarah.
And Alice.
We're our Stitching Kingdom. I'd like to welcome you back. Happy Thanksgiving this week. It is November 23rd, and she is off all this week, which is really nice. I love that their school does a full week for Thanksgiving because it's just easier. But I hope everybody had a great weekend. We've got a couple of finishes, and Alice even has a finish, which is super exciting.
And an ornament.
And an ornament. We go Christmas shopping for ornaments every year at Rainbow Gardens, which is a fun little store at Bogdan Canyon, or at the mouth of Bogdan Canyon.
It used to be a pool and a bowling alley.
And a hot spring resort. There was a lot of stuff. It has a very long history. So she's going to show you that, and then she's going to go finish her breakfast. So why don't you show them your finish for your teacher?
I'm making this for my teacher for Christmas. It's a little cactus.
And it's a diamond painting. And Steph Stitches asked where we got it, and I think we got it from Hobby Lobby.
Yes, Hobby Lobby.
But 123 Stitch also sells it. It's a Diamond Dots kit. So, and look at that sparkle. It's so pretty. So she did a really good job.
And this is my ornament.
That's Alice's ornament. It's a little
It's fuzzy.
So, okay, what do you tell the people?
Bye.
And
FlossTube.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Ross.
The cat's being annoying, so she was being like that ever since I woke up. So, Jenny D. QLD, you're my winner for my 2-year FlossTube anniversary giveaway. I haven't heard from you yet. I'm giving you till next week. And if I don't hear on the 30th, the next Monday, I'm going to redraw. So, from the list of people that entered my giveaway. So, just, if you know her, if you know Jenny, say hey, contact Sarah. My email's in the description below. Just click that button. It's not always, it hasn't been there in the past a lot, but it is there now. I've checked. So, first things first, we've got 2 finishes. And this is because of Cheryl's group, which is nice. They're doing a holiday tag, and and it's like this last week was, and they're just random words, and you can just get them fixed into, you can do a project. I use this one for stuffed and parade because it's a parade of animals, and they could be stuffed animals, but this is Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery Chinese Zodiac completed. So cute. And this is on 36 count sand, Edinburgh linen by Picture This Plus. The called for, I believe, is a 32 count or something like that, but it's the same color. I just did a smaller color so I could just use one strand, and the middle lacy part is etoile, and there's also some petite treasure braid in there, and then all the called for colors. And it was just so fun. Such a fun little stitch, and I think I'm going to turn it into a pillow. And then there's that cute little needle minder that I can use for other things. If I frame it, I kept the needle minder with it just in case I framed it, so. But now it can go into my finish box. And that's one whip down. Oops. And I have an empty project bag for, 3.5 seconds. And then the other one I finished was Cinnamon Stars by Plum Street. And I did not, Crinkle Crinkle, I kept it all in here because I have other stuff in that project bag. But I finished it. I didn't think it would be done. And I looked at it and I said, oh, because it was very deceivingly big. It's not big, but it's not tiny either. It's like a nice medium project. I noticed when I was stitching it last night that this star right here is down too far, and so my K doesn't have all the swirly bits over this way, but that's okay because it took me an hour to stitch it anyway, huh, Gable? the friends on Virtual Stitchers last night were giving me crap for taking a long time to stitch that K to finish it out, but I was able to use this for Cheryl's group as well. And also a little bit of Shroud and Prowl. That's what's going on in Crystal Academy. So it's kind of like hide and go seek and Battleship because you have a board. I started out on C4, and so did the opposing team member. And so it was like, bam, we were right in a battle whether I wanted to stay hidden or not. So it was pretty funny. And I lost, so I'm out, but that was okay. It was fun. The poor lady that I was battling against, she forgot to put the word on it, and so she got a whole bunch done, like 200 stitches or so, and then she did another 200 stitches, so her project was almost pretty much done. And this is on 36 count Winter's Brew by R&R. I love it. And most of the called for colors, there was a couple that I bought this at Shepherd's Bush that they helped me do with a substitute. But yeah, so super excited for this one too. I love it. Karen, KEB Studio Creations, finished hers into a really pretty pillow. I think I might frame this one. Who knows? So my mom told me, she's like, you know I have a lot of frames, right? And I said, yes, yes you do. So that's what I've had for finishes. Don't kill me, Belinda. I love you. It's just a friendly competition. And it's just nice to finish things. I didn't think I'd have things this close to being finished, and then I'm kind of looking at my list I want for Finish That Stitch December, and Semi-Sane's also doing one called Whip Wranglers, which is kind of cool. Similar to finish, you pick 20 projects, or you can have, you can have any number of projects. They even have one for for if you're a monogamous stitcher, for if you're just focusing on one whip, and which is work in progress. And I'm doing Whip Wranglers, and you get a 20-sided die and a 6-sided die. I'm doing the medium. You roll the 20-sided die because you have 1 through 20. You're trying to send elves back to the North Pole is what you're doing. So you roll the 20-sided die to see which project you're going to work on, and then you roll the 6-sided die to see how many stitches. So it's, say I rolled 4 stitches, and it's times 100, so it would be 400 stitches. So, which is nice. I also worked on, for Cheryl's group, I was tagged with Nap, and this is Tired Trio, also by Plum Street. I really want to get the raccoon one. That's so cute. But I got the rest of the leaves done, 2 of the flowers almost finished. I just need to do their middles. So this is definitely on the docket for Finish That Stitch December, and it's also in my Whip Wrangler list. It was my card project, but then I'd rather have my knitting as my card project, but I still need to get a different size knitting needle to try start doing my hat, so I digress. But I will get one, because for whatever reason I'm not able to find a 16-inch knitting needle. Circular, it's weird, and I don't want to try to double pointeds yet. So that was something I worked on. Let's see our plans. Your Happy Mail. Happy Mail, Crinkle Crinkle, your plans. Sorry, I thought I was a little bit more organized than this. Okay, something else I worked on. I was doing my Connect 4 and finished out my last little bit of it. And this is Castle Walls by Ink Circles. And that's what it looks like. I'm doing it in the Called For Glorianas. My mom got this for me when we were at Acorns and Threads last year for fall cleaning. But she and I did sign up for their virtual retreat in the virtual Acorn Gathering in, I sent in the email to sign us up. So hopefully they call me back with that. But that's how far I got. I had to do 500 stitches on it for Semi-Sane for my Connect 4, and this was my last on my Connect 4, which I was super excited about. And I like the challenges like that where they had us think a little bit, and so that'll be fun. But yeah, so it's Acorn Gathering. It's just a one-day thing. They usually did it in person, but you know, COVID and being safe, we just wanted to, they're doing it virtually, which I think is really cool. I also stitched on, got the rest of my stitches so I can have this as a whip for my version of No New Starts. And it's Live Within Your Harvest, which is the Around the Holiday series by Hands On Design. And this is Live Within Your Harvest, and so I got some sunflowers done. They kind of, so if you look at that guy right there, or if you look at that motif, kind of looks like Majora's Mask, and I was kind of laughing. So if anybody has played Majora's Mask, I think you'll commiserate with me. So now I get to work on those. I think, and I actually have these listed as my whip Wrangler stuff because it would just be nice to have just a couple of stitches. And I mean, they're not, I mean, I guess they're considered a small. I need to go through that and on my whip list and notate what's a small, what's a medium, all that fun stuff. So now I have them all started, which is nice, and those will be nice to have in my arsenal for next year. Okay, I think that's it for what I worked on. Yes. And then plans. Actually, we'll do Happy Mail. That goes with plans. So Happy Mail, I got my fabric of the month from Bestitch Me. And it is, I did 32 count linen. And I think I did a mix and match. I did both neutral and, what am I saying? Neutral and colorful, so I did the mix. And this is peanut. Nice samplery. Very nice neutral. It's very pretty. I always smell it, but you know, it's nice that it doesn't have a very strong, it does not have a smell at all. And most of the fabrics I get, I love Misty's. Mystic Fabrics has this really nice smell to it. I think it's just what they use to rinse out their fabric. So that's going there. Sorry about the crinkle. And then I also won Karen, KEP Studio Creations. I won her cross stitch gifts journal giveaway that she had, and so I got her book. And so this will be fun because I do have some Biscornus that I've stitched that I can write about what I did and where they went to, and then other ones. And she has these fun little cards. She wrote a very nice note on the back. And then I do like that she's put in here an example of how she wrote, like, because this is something that she did for her brother, and that's like the description of how you fill it out, which I thought was really cool that you put a description of what was going on. So thank you, Karen. And I really enjoy watching them, her and Jason. They are a hoot and they're really sweet. So other plans I have this week, I want to start my Thanksgiving Harvest Fairy. I'm going to start her, I think, on Thursday. Start her this week anyway. And then on Tuesday, it is my good friend Vicki Gable's birthday, Stitch and Button. And we are going to start Poppy. She's beautiful. I need to get her beads too, but I did get her Krynex fit. And so I'm going to stitch her on a 32 count Tyco. It's just a scrap that I had. And so I think she'll look really pretty. I think those reds will really pop on that. So I'm excited. And she's not very big. She's only 6 by 9, 6.56 by 9. 9.875, so she's not big at all. So I will get my working copy made so I'm ready to stitch her on Tuesday, and I can put her in her own project bag. That'll be nice. So that's the plans, and I'm going to run to the post office and get my exchange partner out get her Biscornu swap. So it's like, I'm not a slacker, I promise. It just was hard to get to the post office last week. So I hope you all have a great week. Be safe. Stay with your stay home.
Stay home.
Stay with your pods. Don't go out partying. Don't go out, just be safe. Wear your mask. And hopefully we'll
This
be
will
able to
end.
hopefully we'll be able to be with each other soon, safely of course, but be with each other soon. Very grateful for all of you, grateful for the stitching community and the friends that I've made and just the amazing people that you guys are. So have a good one and we'll talk to you later. Bye.